Hi, everyone, and welcome to The Balancing Act. I'm Olga Villaverdi.
Hi, and I'm Monroe Williams. Lots of helpful tips for the entire family today.
That's right. Whether you're new parents looking for a way to make sure your baby is safe,
Or your parents of teens trying to ensure that their smile is as straight as it can be. Plus, putting your best foot forward. An insole designed to help us stay in alignment.
and a functional fitness tip we can all use.
Without
Busy
a doubt,
show.
I could use it, and it's a really busy show. The Balancing Act starts right now.
Raising teenagers can be stressful, especially these days, right? Well, today we've got a straightforward way to help ensure your teen is showing off his or her best smile while doing online classes, FaceTiming, virtual calls, or those TikTok videos. We're joined by orthodontist Dr. Raj Gohil from Gohil Orthodontics. He's an Invisalign Elite Diamond provider. Plus, Rachel Appel and her daughter, Reagan, who know all too well the importance of getting the best ortho care and the best treatment. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
Good morning. Doctor, listen, I get it with the social media. Kids want to have, the straight teeth, but there's also an important health aspect behind that as well, right?
No, absolutely. From a health perspective, we do want to have straight teeth. We want to have bites that fit together. Straight teeth are easier to clean. They're easier to maintain. Jaws that are properly aligned are going to be more comfortable. They're going to be more stable. But I think equally important, like you said, is having that awesome smile, that killer smile, and the confidence and the self-esteem that brings to these young people. This is especially when they're developing their sense of self. You want to show off that smile. You don't want to be smiling with lips together all the time.
No doubt. Rachel, tell me what was going on with your daughter. I remember I had buck teeth, really bad.
Well, Reagan actually had two fangs that we called snaggle teeth. Yes, sticking straight out. So we originally went with traditional braces, and that ended up being somewhat of a hassle, a little bit of discomfort. We had an incident in New York City trying to find a doctor to repair a broken wire. So we decided the next phase, we were going to do a Invisalign treatment. And it has been great.
Let's talk about that experience. Reagan, how old are you?
I'm 14.
I remember I wore braces for 6 years.
Ooh.
And it was not fun. Your experience?
Okay, so I got braces when I was in 3rd grade, I want to say, and I had them until about somewhere in 5th grade. And throughout the process, it was a little bit uncomfortable. There was definitely some discomfort.
And what about all that food that gets stuck?
Okay, so unhygienic. There was so much food getting stuck in my teeth. There were food restrictions, like no pretzels, no apples. And I like apples, so I was pretty upset about that. And then there was wax to cover up the brackets just because you didn't want them cutting into your gums or anything. So you always tried to cover those up as best you can. And it was just kind of a hassle overall, especially for a young kid. I was kind of just not really into it.
And obviously not for her. Doctor, what did you recommend for Reagan?
Well, like Reagan said, when she was younger, she did need this preliminary stage where she had braces on the 4 front teeth. So now that she was older and she was going into the 2nd stage, now that all the teeth had come in, we knew that the tool we were going to use was going to be an Invisalign treatment. It was going to allow us to treat her in a more comfortable way. It was going to be more efficient, and she was going to have less appointments. And Reagan's always been in front of the camera in some form of fashion. And so this was going to allow her to do everything she needed to do without any restrictions.
Let's talk about the Invisalign treatment. I know you have some examples there, and you have a scanner here. Does it work? A lot of parents wonder, is it just as good as braces? And what's the concept behind it?
So we are able to treat simple, straightforward cases in the office all the way to complex, involved cases. The technology has really taken us there. So with the technology, we take a 3D rendering of the patient. There's no more models and goop and guck anymore. And what the technology allows us to do is, number one, we could show a patient how their own teeth are going to look once they're aligned.
Oh, cool.
The technology also allows me to design and control the movements where I need. And then more importantly, I'm able to execute and deliver those results. And patients love it. So we don't have the issues of broken brackets, we don't have the gum disease, we don't have as many appointments, and it's pretty straightforward. The material is made out of smart track material. That helps with the predictable tooth movements, and it's easy. Patients click this in, they wear it. I have my patients switch every week, so every week they wear a new aligner, and typically the timeline varies according to the case.
It's a lot easier, less complex, like you said, and I would think less appointments, like you said, in terms of parents. Yeah. That's fantastic. You have it on now?
Yes, I do.
How do you feel? How's it How's it going?
Okay, so altogether, I really like Invisalign treatment a lot better than braces. It's going really great. I do like it a lot better for pictures with my friends. You know, it's not visible like at all whatsoever. While braces, it's like a bunch of metal in your mouth and colors and just a big hassle. I think that the Invisalign treatment just works better altogether, and all those little boxes that you would want to check off in a mouth treatment, Invisalign aligners check off.
And you're doing all the TikTok stuff now?
All the TikTok stuff.
And look at that beautiful smile.
Thank you.
She seems very happy, and I'm sure for
I'm
you,
extremely happy.
relief.
Win-win, yes.
Love it. Doctor, any final thoughts? The summer's coming up. Great time for...
Yeah, anytime's a great time to get that smile you wanted, but summer's a less stressful time for families. There's no school, there's no driving around, there's no tutoring. So summer's a great time to get started. You don't have any interference with what you're doing, and plus you're already in a good routine by the time school starts.
Fantastic. Boy, did I need this Invisalign treatment 40 years ago. Wow. Doctor, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Reagan, you're gorgeous. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
And Mom, thanks for your time, and have a
Thank
better
you.
time in New York next time.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information on the Invisalign treatment, visit Invisalign.com or just go to our website, thebalancingact.com. Making sure your baby is safe is the #1 concern of new parents, especially when they're sleeping in their crib at night. But how? Joining us to talk about an innovative solution is Jordan Monroe, co-founder and chief innovation officer at Owlet. Welcome, Jordan.
Thanks, Olga. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, thanks for being here. I want to talk about this wonderful new device that you came up with. But first of all, how did you come up with this? What inspired you?
Yeah, so as me and my co-founder, Kurt, were preparing to start our own families, his wife actually has a heart condition. She's got a scar that goes right down her chest and is a constant reminder of the day that she stopped breathing as a baby and her mom happened to walk in. And my co-founder was thinking, how would I ever know to just be in the room at the right time, you know, or if something was just going on in the other room with my child. And around that same time, we learned about this technology called pulse oximetry. You know, it is that little red light that they put on your finger when you go to the hospital. And we said, has anyone done this? Could we use this technology, miniaturize it, and put it on a baby's foot? That was 8 years ago. And since then, we've created the Smart Sock.
Very smart. I like that idea. All right, so I'm holding it in my hand. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Talk to me about, is this basically for babies that have health issues? Is there a universal application? And what are you monitoring, like the oxygen level? Because I know that's what that little thing does on the finger.
Yeah, so this is just for everyday parents who want extra peace of mind on their child. The Owlet is actually, takes a baby's vital signs using that little red light called pulse oximetry that you have on your finger when you go to the hospital. And it sends it to the base station, which then sends it up to the cloud and you can see it on your phone. So if the baby's heart rate or oxygen goes outside of a preset range, it's going to notify you both on the base station and on your phone. But most of the time, and for almost all parents, it's sitting there glowing green, giving you that reassurance so you can actually get some sleep.
Does one size fit all?
Yeah, it comes with a handful of different sizes, and it fits babies from brand new newborns all the way up to 18 months old.
I got to tell you, Jordan, it's such a tiny little sock, but what a big impact.
It really has. Since we started shipping the product a few years ago, we've had it on over 800,000 babies. It's a lot. And we've tracked over 4.5 trillion heartbeats and 500 million hours of sleep. When we started this company, there wasn't anything like this out there. Now, fast forward a few years, and we've redefined what people consider a baby monitor. In some states, the word Owlet is searched more than the term baby monitor.
Jordan, do you get it on an app? How do I set it up?
So you pick up the device at maybe a Target or a Walmart or any baby store, and then you can download the app either on Android or iOS.
And for our viewers who'd like more information on this fabulous idea of yours?
Yeah, they can see a whole lot of great information on our website, owletcare.com.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information, just check out our website. It's super easy, thebalancingact.com.
Look, foot discomfort is something that many of us struggle with, and believe me, I have struggled with foot discomfort. And well, probably all of us have tried those squishy, flat inserts to provide some relief, but they don't really help the body's alignment. or the way we walk. And the benefits are minimal, superficial, and short-lived. But today, we have a doctor here, Dr. Paul Reed, who's a chiropractor based in Vancouver, Washington, and he joins us with a much better solution. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Montel. I feel blessed to be here.
Absolutely, sir. You know what? I got to tell you something. I was shocked when I read the stats that 78% of adults in the United States have experienced some sort of foot pain and problems in their lifetime. And these problems actually kind of stop people from having a healthy lifestyle, exercising, and enjoying a full life, right?
Yeah, and of that, about half of them have problems just with daily activities such as grocery shopping. And so that really stimulates from about 8 out of 10 people have some sort of foot misalignment. And that foot misalignment is actually what's creating a lot of the problems. So if we can mitigate that misalignment, help the body be in its more natural position, which is what Protalis does, we found that men and women of all ages have experienced pain relief.
And I guess what people don't understand is that misalignment, that pain, you know, when you have misalignment in the foot, that causes misalignment in the hip, that causes misalignment in the pelvis,
right,
in the lower spine,
whole body function,
in the back, yeah.
And that's really what sets Protalis apart is our patented technology with what we call our heel bumpers. So those heel bumpers here, most inserts, if you look, are super flat. Obviously, we have great materials for cushioning, but really these bumpers are our secret sauce. That's what's helping keep that foot in its neutral position. If I put this model in here, so it's going to catch the foot here. You know, we want to minimize the range of motion that's happening in the foot. So when we can keep that minimized, the bones are going to stack, distribute that weight that you just talked about to prevent ankle, knee, hip, low back problems, and allow the body to perform better.
That's misalignment is what causes now, you know, I have this thing that they call a bunion, and that's what's caused that, right?
Yep, 100%. And I had something very similar to my foot as a marathon runner. I started to develop a problem, and these were one of the things that have allowed me to continue to do CrossFit and run.
Wow. Now, where can our viewers go to get more information?
Yeah, so Protalis.com, and the beautiful thing is there's a 90-day money-back guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money.
And these are much less expensive than going to get, you know, personalized model little.
Yeah, way less expensive than a custom orthotic and provide a lot of the benefit.
Now this comes in different sizes and for men and women?
Men and women, different sizes, fit your shoe size. So if you're 7.5, you'd order a 7.5.
So you don't have to get them and cut them down to fit your shoe?
They fit exactly into your shoe. You take out your regular insert and put these guys in.
And again, one more time, if people want more information?
Protalis.com.
And of course, you know, you can always go to our website, thebalancingact.com, for more information also. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Montel. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
It's fitness time. Motivational fitness coach Megan Trainor joins us with another Body by Trainer tip. And as she always says, and I love this, Megan, you are only one workout away from a good mood.
No, it is so true, Olga. And today I'm going to show you guys my favorite total body functional exercise that all fitness levels can do. So let's get started. We're going to take a nice wide athletic stance right here. Right leg is forward, left leg is back, and just drop down into a lunge position. Now, clasp your hands in front of you like this, and take it over the right side like you're putting your hands in your pocket. Perfect. Now you're gonna exhale and chop up to the left, keeping your hips nice and still, and just rotate through your core. Excellent. You're gonna do 15 on one side, really breathing out, exhale every time. Now, let's just fast forward and go to the left side so we're nice and even. I see you've got some dumbbells there, so how about you pick one up? Perfect. This is really gonna up the ante. You'll see, just wait. So now you're gonna take it out to the left, outside your leg, perfect. And then exhale as you chop up over. As you notice, Olga, in your lunge position, your balance is being tested. So you really gotta hold that core in nice and tight, strengthening the abs, working through it right here. Now, I love doing this 3 times a week. Anything that you can do to stretch or strengthen, as you said, you're only one movement away from a better move.
This was really good, and putting the weight in here, or even like you said, a can, makes a huge difference, and I felt it right here in my core.
Oh, absolutely, and you can even use a pillow, so there's really no excuse. There's something everywhere that you can do. Just move your body. You're gonna be doing great things.
Great tip. And Megan, for our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go?
On Instagram, you can go to Body by Trainer, or you can go to my website, which is bodybytrainer.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. Again, it's bodybytrainer.com. Go to her Instagram or YouTube channel for lots more information, or thebalancingact.com. Megan, thanks so much.
Thanks, Olga.
Did you know that 35 million men and 21 million women suffer from hair loss? In fact, according to the American Hair Loss Association, a quarter of all men will start balding before they're 21 years old. Whether it's genetics or environment or other factors, both men and women are struggling daily with hair loss. Today, we're joined by Darian Braun, founder of Accelerate 35, who's here to shed some more light, and I actually think he's got a lot of hope for people out there. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so these statistics are really alarming to me. I mean, it's really sad, and it really affects a person's self-esteem.
You lose your confidence.
Yes.
You don't want to go out of the house, especially women with finer hair. When they start losing their hair, they don't even want to tell anybody. We spent 3 years, 15,486 formulation changes, 79,000 man hours, and I got the formula right, and it works better than anything on the planet.
I want to talk about the formula, the ingredients. Let's turn to someone who's very special to you, and that's Dr. Phil Behrens from California. He's joining us virtually here on The Balancing Act. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's talk about the 35 ingredients, hence, you know, the X35 bottle there. What are they, and how do they help bring about that growth?
Accelerate 35 is a combination of 35 different natural ingredients. These ingredients are crucial to the hair follicle growth. The combination of amino acids, vitamins, and these nutrients allows the hair to have the fuel it needs to grow into thicker and a longer follicle. And that accounts for the results that we've seen in the clinical trials.
All right, so Darian, let me turn back to you. How do we use this?
Very simple. You wash your hair.
Okay, with the shampoo.
Yeah, but the serum's already in the shampoo. Okay. I put a full bottle of serum in the shampoo. I put a full bottle of serum in the conditioner. So you wash your hair as normal, twice, clean it, use the conditioner, rinse it out, and then saturate your hair with the serum. Scrub it in, massage it in. Comb root to tip, dry as natural. Dry anywhere. Use the hair dryer, air dry, whatever you want. You can't damage it. You can't use too much of it.
Doctor, real quick, can you tell me about any side effects using this product?
We have not seen any side effects with this product, and I believe it is perfectly safe to use.
That's fantastic. And let me tell you, changing people's lives.
It is. Patients come to the office and they say, I'm losing my hair, I'm losing my confidence, I just don't feel like myself anymore. It's really a devastating thing. When they get their hair back, they get their confidence back. They begin to feel like themselves. And it's really a wonderful thing to see.
Very heartwarming to hear. Thank you so much, Doctor, for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Darian, before we close out this segment, what led you to this? Because I'm marveled at the fact that you went on this journey.
People have given me a second chance at life, and I took it, and I grabbed hold of it. I changed my life around. You know, I've got some patients that are coming off of cancer, after chemo, and they're growing their hair back because the product works. Yeah. Here's the thing. You can always sell something once to somebody. If it doesn't work, you're never going to sell it again. And when I get phone calls from people from the West Coast or from around the world saying, thank you so much because it works, just a really good feeling.
I'm sure it is. Thank you so much for what you're doing. For our viewers, Darian, who'd like information, where can they go?
GetX35.com.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, you could always check out our website, thebalancingact.com.
What a packed show and a
really
good
was.
show,
A
huh?
great one.
Come on now. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Come on now. Remember to head to our Facebook page, our website, and follow us on Twitter.
And you know what you got to do. Make sure you stay safe. Love that family of yours. We'll see you next time.